he's trying to. You don't want to fight this, Steve. That was a mistake. You could have. Right. I would have let you live.
Oh God!
I would have.
My boat boy.
I would have let him live. Today I try to beat Minecraft with all sorts of custom trinkets. Along the way, I can craft overpowered items, like a gas dye that gives me extra hearts and regen, or this blaze trinket that gives me fire aspect and resistance to fire as well. My goal is to beat the Ender Dragon before my friends can stop me. You're it. Okay, there we go.
Break your face.
Ow, no, ow. Oh my gosh. Ooh, hey look, coal. That's really rare. You guys should spend your whole time there, just mining coal. It's a good idea, trust me.
No.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I've been playing Minecraft for a long time. I would know. Ow. Oh, no. No. Ooh, ooh. Ow. Okay. Oh, okay. That's actually a really serious cave system. Oh, my God.
Good boost drops.
We're good.
Good boost.
We good. Okay, let's see. Oh, the bamboo forest. Bet you guys don't know how to run through that,
let
huh?
him go.
It's the Boris forest.
Yes. This is where I lose them. Dude, it is so hard to run through that sometimes. What is that achievement? They're out there? I actually don't know what that achievement is, but I can't stop to look at it because I don't know if I'm safe yet. They're out there. She got the achievement too. Okay, I think I'm finally safe. So let me see what that is. I'm actually curious. Catch them all? Okay, now I'm even more confused. What is this, Pokemon? What does that mean? Catch all of what? Yo, melons! I mean, it's not as good as meat, obviously, but you know, food is food. All right, but now we're free of them. Let me go ahead and start getting ready to make some of the first items. So, to tell you guys about it, they work by being applied to your accessories slot, which if you've ever played the Baubles mod, it's kind of like that. It's right over here. You can add it on in over here. There's a bunch of different trinkets that we can apply. The first one I want to get is the Lucky Rock, which doesn't sound that great, but it gives you a 5% chance to get precious resources by mining cobblestone, meaning we could probably just get away with mining cobblestone to get like diamonds, iron, gold. I'm assuming that's what it's talking about. Otherwise, I don't really know what other precious things they would be. So that's going to be the start. And then I also want to get for myself at some point a wooden stick. So we're going to be spending a lot of time, not just underground, but above ground before going to the Nether. The wooden stick is not what you think. It's not just a normal stick. In fact, it is a stick, a leather, and a honeycomb, which I recently found out just by shearing a beehive. I didn't know you could even do that. But once you get all that going, you can get a stick that makes it so the first time that you get hit, you actually don't take any damage at all. And it recharges every 10 seconds. So pretty much if they try to sneak up on me, that first hit isn't going to do anything and just act as like an alert for me. So I basically can't get snuck up on, which is really cool. Oh my, lots of melons over here. All right, let's get some very good basics here. Now, just because we have these trinkets doesn't mean that my style of play for these manhunts is going to change in the sense that I still try to set out at the very beginning to get myself stone tools, 2 stacks of planks, 4 furnaces, and usually as much coal as possible, like at least like 10 to 20 pieces. That alone will last me most of the game, and of course, food. Granted, we did come across melon, which is not usually my go-to, but, like, I guess it's something. Okay, so we have 14, and then I think it is 16 will be enough for us to craft up. Let's see, that's at least 1 furnace, so we have that. Yeah, that should be enough for us to craft up a set of stone tools and also have enough for 1 furnace, which is a good spot. There we go. All right, so we got those furnaces, and there is one very important tool that we're missing right now, which would be a shovel, because there's gravel right here. We do need at least 1 piece of flint to make this possible. And then from there, obviously, we want more flint, because obviously we're going to need to get some arrows and stuff like that in the future.
You're gonna need it.
Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Stone axe, activate! Activate! Oh, my goodness. Well, that was a very poor decision for me to sit in this pit for too long. All right, let me just get this gravel and get out of here before another one of them shows up. That was horrifying, brother. Like, oh my God. It just came out of nowhere. Jesus. All right, I think we're safe here for a second. And we got our first gravel, so we got that part. Let me get these melons. And we got to get underground stat. We don't even need to be down there for super long for this first little rendezvous. In fact, all I really want to get from there is like 2 iron so I can get the shears in case we come across a beehive. And then I also want to get at least 1 gold nugget, which that might take a little bit longer. Gold is oddly kind of rarish depending on the biome you're in. I'm not going to say rarish, I guess, but you know, it's just more difficult to come across. There was a panda over there, by the way, too, which is kind of cool. All right, this is over a stack of melons. That's fine for now, but we are going to eventually need to upgrade our food. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't just be slamming watermelon for the entirety of this episode. Yeah, this'll do, donkey. Look at this. All right, that is a good pit to get started in, I would say. To be honest, I said I didn't want to stay there underground for that long, but finding something like this, maybe we do just get most of our basic resources out of the way quickly. Okay, some basic iron to get started. Now we're talking, so we'll have a nice iron pickaxe. I'll smelt that up for now. I am really curious, though, about this shiny pebble that we can get. I really want to try and find a single piece of gold to make it possible. And I think it's the only gold we need for this entire... Actually, no, that's a lie. We also need 1 piece of gold for a golden apple for something later on called a ghast eye. Ghast eye is OP, by the way. I can't wait to make that. It's supposed to give me better absorption, so I get like 5 extra hearts, and then I think I also get some kind of a regen buff whenever I kill a mob. Ooh, spider, actually. I just realized I need strings, and I think I need spider eye for something, too. And oh my goodness, I literally got both those. Okay. I do need a little more string, though, but what a start. What a good start that ended up being. Well, this is kind of lucky, finding some diamonds early on. I mean, hey, I ain't gonna complain. Was that just 2? All right, that's enough for a diamond sword, though, at least. It's a good start. That being said, we try to get a diamond pickaxe rolling as quick as possible. Thank you! And that's enough for the diamond sword and the pickaxe. So usually we try to get a diamond sword, a diamond pickaxe, and enough diamonds for an enchantment table. However, like I said, if we find the gold earlier than later, we might be able to use that to mine up stone, and who knows what kind of goodies can be found in there. Thing is, it's only a 5% chance, though, so I don't know if it's going to be like a super viable option to do that instead of just like mining up iron and stuff like that right off the bat. So that's why I'm doing all that myself at the moment manually. That being said, I could be wrong. Like, maybe it'll be like a solid block of diamond every 5% of the time. You know what I mean? In which case, yeah, that's like totally worth it. But if it's like 5% chance and you might get like an iron ingot, that genuinely might not be worth us like super diving into. Oh, spider, I need you. Give me the string. Give me the string. Give me the string. Give me the... Yeah, big time. Yeah, I got shot. Whoa, that other one just jumped from the roof. What the heck? I spy some gold. All right, it was only 1 piece, but to be fair, that's all we really need, I think, right? Because we need that for 1 nugget for that, and a golden carrot is 8 nuggets. Yeah, I think technically that's all we need, actually, so never mind, we're fine. All right, done and done. Now we can get our first custom accessory. That there and that there. There it is, the lucky stone. By breaking stone, you have 5% chance of obtaining precious things. Oh, it says precious things. It doesn't necessarily say precious ores. So I am kind of wondering real quick. I mean, could I get like armor and stuff like that if I break stone with it? Yo, and more diamonds. All right, so we got the full setup now with this that I wanted. That's enough diamonds for, let's see here. There's the pickaxe. Let me make a little sword action over here. And then I'll leave the other 2. Then I'll leave the other 3 so I can have the enchantment table and even have 1 left over. There we go. It's a good spot to be in if I do say so myself. Though it is surprising on the whole iron front. All right, now let's mine through some of this cobblestone and see what we can get. Oh, something. It's flashing green. Does that mean that it proc to give us something good? Or let me put like some other stuff. Like I'll put that in my inventory here, right? Like diamonds maybe. And we'll just keep our eyes peeled. Because it does proc green every once in a while. That was weird. I didn't notice anything like super good being given to us. Okay, I'm gonna free up the inventory space there. There we go. It procced again. But what did that do? Maybe I'm just not paying attention to it. I don't see anything getting added to my inventory. I straight up don't know. Like I said, it might not be worth it to rely on this. Could just be good to keep in the background.
1,
you know.
2, I'm coming for you.
Oh, dear God.
3, 4, better lock your door.
Steve, get away. I don't know.
5,
Where the heck even is he?
I lost the words to the song.
Are you a bat? Where are you?
Where are you?
Getting shot in the head repeatedly? Oh my gosh, these creepers keep chipping away at me every time. Like, they're not killing me, but they do damage and keep making me waste all my stuff. I gotta make a shield eventually. Looks like the cave might open up a lot more over here too, so maybe that's where all the iron will be hidden. But I do want to try like 1 more time to get this thing to proc. Just like give me something, dude. Anything to work with here. Okay, we'll keep the diamonds there. Okay, it procced. It did give me a diamond that time, actually. All right, so I guess. So what are the other times? What did it give me? Let me see. Okay, there we go. See, it procced again, but there was nothing really. Oh, coal's flying out now. That was weird. Maybe that's what keeps getting added that I'm not really paying attention to. It counts coal as like a rarer kind of resource. There's some glowstone. Okay, yeah, it's starting to get some random stuff coming out of the blocks. All right, like I said earlier, I don't think it doesn't like give you anything good enough all the time that it's worth really pursuing nonstop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's one of those things like, if it happens, cool. If it doesn't, no harm, no foul. But I think we focus up on just getting some of these resources ourselves here. So next on my list is going to be that stick that rebounds damage that comes in. So we're going to need to get enough iron for some shears, as well as while we're down here, the armor and stuff like that. And then we're going to go topside for a beehive and some leather as well. While we're at it, though, we probably should just get the obsidian and everything while we're down here. I usually like to try and get 24 pieces of obsidian, because that way I can build 2 portals, one into the nether, one out of the nether. Then I can also build an enchantment table. And this time around, we're going to need to do 25, because in order to make a thing called the dark nebula that lets me walk on lava, which obviously we're going to need before entering the nether, that is going to also need a singular obsidian piece. So we got a little bit of our work cut out for us, but it'll be fine. All right, we'll get that rolling here. And in the meantime as well, we do have a lot of iron to smelt. So let's just put some of that there. There we go. That should be all the armor and everything that we need. And also, I should probably do this in a smarter way. Let's just put that down right here. So like I said, we're going to be mining up 25 pieces of obsidian. A little bit on the annoying side, but it's fine. Also, while we're here, I need to get a bucket of lava because that's part of the Dark Nebulo's recipe. That and brown mushrooms. We need to go back topside again eventually, which I told you guys, we are going to be going topside again before going to the nether. A little bit of a weird, like, up, down experience for this, but you know what? No one manhunt is the same. All right, we got the obsidian, and now we just need to craft up some of our armor, and we can head back up topside for a little bit of fun. Before we do, I just want to do a final checklist, though, to make sure that I have everything that we're going to need so we don't have to come back down here. So we got the 25 obsidian, right, for the portal. For various crafting things, we have redstone ready to go. We got the little bit of gold nuggets left over ready to go. And we got iron for armor and stuff. Yeah, I mean, we are kind of like good to rock and roll here. So I think we're ready to go topside and try some things out. There's a lot of trinkets to look through. You guys are going to love these.
Jerry.
Oh, dear God. Where are you above?
Jerry.
Oh, you don't want this smoke, Steve.
I'm in the walls. You'll never find me.
Also, how is that your first monster you've killed? Wait. You wouldn't happen to be above this gravel pile if I broke that and you fell in lava. Oh, dude, that would have been so funny if you fell right through the lava there.
Good.
Where are you at? Where you at, Steve? You don't want this smoke. I mean, to be fair, I ain't looking for you. I'm happy to just leave. I was about to go topside and leave anyway, so
well,
I hear you digging. I hear you digging.
You don't hear nothing.
Oh my God, you actually sound really loud. I actually might have accidentally dug into you almost. All right, okay, bye.
I'm next to you.
Oh my God, you actually like are. Where are you? What the heck, dude? You are like on top of me. What is happening?
Jerry. Hi, Jerry.
Oh my God, I found him. Steve, what are you?
Hey. Ah, the lava! No, the lava! No!
Oh
no.
my God. Oh no, that was not nice. That was rude. That was very rude. Oh, you had a bow. That'll save you a little bit of crafting there. Yeah, I'll take that. Let me siphon through all this stuff. Yo, we got the mutton now. Oh, dude, that was just straight rude of me. I actually feel bad for him. Oh, I dropped my melons. Well, all of them literally just went to the nether, so hopefully they won't be bothering me for quite some time, which gives me a lot of time in the overworld to get the things I need. So one thing right off the bat I realized is that I could have made this all along with just these spider legs, which will, exactly like it sounds, allow me to climb up different things. I mean, this is a bad example because of the ivy here, but let's see if I can just break apart some of the ivy. You ready? Now feast your eyes on the mystical wall-climbing Spider-Man. Yes, that's me. So now I can climb up those things. However, I do take fall damage, unlike spiders. So basically, I am going to eventually be making something to combat that. Probably later on, though, I would say, called the Fragile Cloud. Might be one of the last times I make before I go to the end. But yeah, it's a cool item, though. I mean, we're now able to climb up walls, which should come in handy in the nether quite a bit if we have to like climb up any steep cliffs and or just climb up the side of a nether fortress. It has its purposes, you know? Now, I need to get out of this jungle to a regular old forest so I can maybe have a chance of finding a beehive. All right, finally a forest. So we need to look out for any kind... And there's a beehive already. I was going to say we also need to look out for mushrooms and the like. Cows are good for leather. We do need that for a crafting recipe or two. Let me make sure, though. Do we need the spider eyes for anything else? No, actually, it looks like the spider eyes for a recipe that I wasn't even planning on making today. So I just was holding on to that for literally no reason at all. Okay, so we can get this. Here we go. And I think you just shear that, and I was lied to. Oh, wait, was I supposed to right-click it, maybe? I thought, me look this up to verify. Okay, so it is sheared. The problem is, I think, that it didn't have any honey inside. So I think you need to just get lucky and find one that has, like, honey inside already, and then you shear it. To be fair, though, it could also be the whole right-clicking instead of left-clicking thing, too, so that didn't really help. But now we know for the future, right-click it, and still, it doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get it because of the, well, the limitation, I guess, of it being full or not. Yeah, well, that's terrible. They just found a fortress. Ah, jeez. So that means they're probably breaking apart the blaze spawner as we speak. Right. All right, finally. So let's see. Right-click? Yeah, right-click do work. That's great news. Okay, let's go to the cobble deep slate. I think that can also anger bees nearby, so we should probably run just in case. Although I didn't see any. They're definitely nearby. They have to be in order for that to work, but yeah, I didn't see them, so whatever. Anyway, we'll put this down. We'll put a honeycomb on top, and then we'll put this in the middle, and boom, there it is. The wooden stick. You have a free damage shield that resets every 10 seconds on cooldown. Are you having fun? No. Okay, so now anytime I take any damage for the first time, it'll repel it. And that resets every 10 seconds, which is really cool. So we got that one down. Now the next thing I want to build is the dark nebula and the gas dye before we get going here. So I'm still on the prowl for mushrooms. I don't know if I just like not like seeing them or like my brain just shuts off whenever I see them because I don't normally collect mushrooms in this, but we just need brown mushrooms and red mushrooms. And then we can make that pretty easily. Actually, one thing we can get to work on too, why not? So we can clear up some inventory space here. Why don't we just go ahead and make for ourselves a enchantment table? Yeah, because now once we get that, right, we can now get rid of the sugarcane that was there. We can get rid of the last little leather that was in our inventory taking up space. We can, well, can't really get rid of the diamonds, but at least we can use up some of those. Lapis, though, that's going to be a thing of the past, right? All right, there we go, sharp one. All right, we got full enchanted gear now. Looking good. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, more cows over there. Pretty soon, we're going to be able to actually move off of eating just melons all the time to sustain ourselves.
With the power of Baka butt shampoo, I can enter a scene with flair!
Haha! You did no damage for that first strike, Cappy.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Really? So you say, so you say. Whoa,
yes,
whoa, whoa.
Yes, Cappy. Your first strike will always fail to hit me from now on. You're like, hey, oh, I see you on the melon game. It's pretty good stuff, right?
Whoa there. I've got the high ground there, Nelly. You don't want to do it.
That's it, Cap. You know what, Cap? I didn't want to do this because you know me. I love the environment. I'm burning down the tree. I'm burning down the tree, Cappy.
Huh.
Hey, you did no damage. Nah. Ow. Okay, that one did a little damage. Oh, you want to tussle? You want to tussle, big boy?
Tussle.
You want to tussle?
Okay.
No
Whoa.
shield. I'll burn us both to the ground. You think I won't? You think I won't, Cap? I ain't too brave or proud or dumb. I am too dumb.
I would never call you too proud for anything, Jerry. Oh no, I switched off my sword. Oh no.
Hey, Cappy. I'm gonna give you the Steve treatment. That's
what
I did to Steve. This is what happened to Steve. That's what happened to Steve. All right, let's see. Hey, I got mushrooms. That's cool. Okay, that's nice. Dang, I kind of feel bad for that. It was kind of messed up, honestly. It's really messed up. Oh, this could be a good little break in the play of things, so I can actually smelt up some food here, because I do have a lot of different meats that need smoking out here. There we go. Smoke those meats. Smoke those meats. This, yeah, we'll just throw some wood in there. There we go. All right, what do you got for us, Cappy? What do you got? Oh, he's got brown mushrooms. This guy's been living off the land, apparently. Give me those melons. Iron and stuff. All right, well, we got all the mushrooms I think we need here. Let's start crafting some cool stuff up. Okay, so now with this, right, if I want to use one obsidian on the top, my lava bucket in the middle, and my brown mushrooms on the side, boom, dark nebula. I can now walk on lava, which is going to be really useful for the nether, obviously. I'm afraid to try it out for the first time, because God knows what's going to happen to me. But you know what? It could work out in my favor. Oh, and also, we do have to go get an apple for one of the last person, and a carrot. We need to find a village, and then we need to just find a normal oak tree. Not too bad, though. All right, welcome to the village, and oh my gosh, brother, get out of here. Okay, hopefully this village has some carrots in it. That's all we really need. There's some basic farm crops here. I don't know if any is wheat. That's probably a melon right there. Let's see, are any of you carrots? You're all wheat. Okay, that's not good. Are there any farmer traders or other farming areas here? Otherwise, this might just be a dud of a village, sadly.
You dare come to my village?
Steve?
You dare come to my village?
Yes. Yes, I do. You got carrots?
I got some, yeah. Hey, I actually don't, but there's plenty of farms around.
Why you got those gold boots on, eh? Oh my gosh. Well, typical Steve. Let's see what this book is over here. And he had some arrows. What are they called? The spectral arrows. That's cool. We can go look at those in a second. Soul speed 1. Yeah, whatever. I'm good. I don't really need that. Is there anything else he has? Nether quartz. Oh, that's right. They're in the Nether. They've been in the Nether for a minute. Let's see how many spectral arrows were there for. My village. Yeah, not your village no more. But sadly, he wasn't lying. I do not see any carrots on him. So, we gotta keep looking, I guess. More farm blocks over here. Come on, please be carrot. I don't think any of you are. Yeah, no, you are all just wheat. This village just doesn't believe in vitamin K, and it shows. All right, hopefully we have a little better luck at this village. We got potatoes. Wait, was that a carrot? I think I saw a carrot. Or did I just see more potatoes? No, there were more potatoes. Okay, give me a second. Get out of the way, zombie! We are farming here, sir. I have been. Yes, there they are. Carrots. Gimme. Okay, 5. We got carrots. We cool out of here. Now with these carrots, hopefully we can craft up what we need. I think we can, and then we can finally get ready to go to the Nether. Excuse me, sir. I live in here now with you. It's okay. Don't worry about it. So we can take one regular old carrot, and we can surround that with that. I put this here with the red mushroom on top. We put that there. Gas dye gives 5 extra hearts, get regen from killing mobs, and the regen stacks. That's what I'm talking about. So that should help us out tremendously when it comes to like fighting Enderman. Well, fighting Enderman's a good starting point there. Also fighting blazes. That's just gonna really like speed things up a bit. So we're finally ready to go to the Nether. When we're in there, there's one item in particular I do want to make called the Blaze Nucleus. We are going to need to get, in order for that, a fire charge, redstone, and a blaze rod. We have the redstone. Although the fire charge, I'll need to kill some creepers along the way. Let me see if I can just get one little thing of that. So pretty sure, what is it? Is it a coal, a gunpowder, and a... Let's see, there's the gunpowder. Yeah, it's a coal, gunpowder, and a blaze rod. Okay, perfect. So we have all the stuff we need for that. We can just get ready to get on in there. Dude, getting the 5 extra hearts, though, that is going to be pretty huge for us. Nothing angers me more than when I realize we don't have a flint and steel. All right, now we're ready to go. Let's get in there. So we can walk on lava, which should help us out a lot, actually. We still, though, can't be completely off our guard. We have to watch our step, because just because we can walk on lava, I'm assuming that means we land on it with the velocity of, like, a block. So, like, you can't, like, jump into it like you would water, because you will theoretically just slap into it at a really hard pace, and it'll hit you like a regular block does and deal damage. In fact, it's probably best that I test that out now to figure out if that's how it is than later, right? So, like, right here, this is a height that would not kill us. So, let's just try it out. It did take a little bit of fall damage there. Also important to note, while I can run on it, I still do take what appears to be a little bit of fire damage from it. So, actually, no, I'm not really taking fire damage. So, I don't know. It is killing the durability of my armor, though. Okay, so it's fine, but definitely not, like, the best thing to do all the time. You know, I probably should have gotten that item made sooner rather than later. That makes it so I don't take fall damage. Although I did just kind of clutch that by clipping the side of the wall. But either way, I already dug my own grave because we have to get snow for that. So you're not finding that in the Nether. That's going to have to be something just late stage. Yo, look at that. So this is the one that they had come to. So odds are they broke the blaze spawner. However, sometimes these things have multiple blaze spawners. So we do have that, right, going for us. It's very possible that we could find one blaze spawner that they had broken, but maybe they forgot to break another one. What is shooting me? Like fireballs, I heard? I heard like fireballs, but I didn't see a gat. What the heck? Well, a blaze just sniped me cross map there. Jeez, dude. All right. I hate withers so much. Come here. Take your licks. Hey, that worked. And I forgot we also get regen for killing the mobs anyway, too. And it stacks, right? It said? That's sick. Yeah, look, we got all that health back. We didn't even have to eat for it. That actually comes in handy, because nothing chips away at your hunger more than taking damage. Ooh, okay. And not ooh. Ah, they did break it. Okay, like I said, I mean, it's very possible. Oh, it's not even a they thing, because Steve and Kat just got here, which means it was a Dropsy thing. She broke it. It's not the end of the world. Like I said, it's possible there's more than one in here that she missed. You just never know. Although that is frustrating. Wait, I just realized. Blaze rod. We can do that. We can do that. What was the last piece? What was the last piece? Coal. Oh, my lordy, we forgot coal. We can't even build it. We can't even build the Blaze Nucleus yet, which reduces fire damage. Oh, that's so aggravating. All right, so we need one piece of coal in order to make this. Oh, my lord. Oh, no, 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 no,
We're here.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You might be here for now, but you ain't gonna be here for long, Stevie. Okay, maybe you'll be here for long.
Gonna be here for long.
There we go. This is the day you almost caught Captain Jerry Sparrow.
Ah, jeez.
Yes. Ba-dum-bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum.
Captain Jerry Sparrow.
You don't want to fight Captain Jerry Sparrow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Steve, you getting bounced around.
Oh, duh.
Getting bounced around. Back off, or we can call cool. I just want you to know I get regen when I get kills. So y'all better watch yourself. You don't want this smoke. This is your chance. This is your chance to leave Steve's stuff with me.
Be cool.
Does he even have anything? Oh, he actually does have literally a coal. What the heck? What he's doing
Okay, just give me his armor. Just give me his armor.
You want his armor? Fine, you can have his armor. You can have his armor. We can be cool about this.
You can take the stupid coal.
Dropsy,
Like,
did you break every blaze spawner?
Maybe.
Alright. Well, this worked out in our favor, I guess, a little bit, because although she might have broken all the blaze spawners, allegedly. Wait, there's one over there. There's one over there. Let's see if she had already gotten that one or not. Or is that the one? Oh, that's one we already know is broken. Never mind. I just came in from a different angle. Oh, there they go. They're leaving over there. All right, yeah, we can keep on looking. So in order to make this thing now, all we need is one more blaze rod. We have a fire charge, and we need a redstone. Okay, perfect. Hey, guys, you want to see a magic trick?
No.
Yeah?
It's cool.
Oh, two different opinions.
Bye. Literally just running on lava away from them. But yeah, I looked around like far and wide in that nether fortress. I don't see a single other blaze spawner that's available. So we're just gonna have to find another fortress. And who knows how long it's gonna take. Probably a very, very long time. Okay, let's go. That's a brand new fortress. So unless they somehow found a second one of those, which I highly doubt because of the amount of lava that I've been running on to get to it, I think we're fine. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to find the blaze rods that we need here. So typically in these, I try to get 7 blaze rods. That'll allow me to get 14 Eyes of Ender. That's 12 if the portal is completely empty and 2 to break along the way. However, this time I'm going to need 8 because I do need the extra blaze rod for a crafting recipe. So we're aiming to get 8 of these things. The good news is we realistically aren't going to be running through much food at all for it because once again, if we kill mobs, we get regen. So that no longer will take away from our hunger. Hey, there it is. Hello, hello, up and over the side. Bet you weren't expecting to see me come from that angle. There we go. And I got way too much junk on me here. Let's throw that stuff out over there. We got our first blaze rod. Afraid this guy's gonna spawn in like any second though. No, okay, we're looking fine for now. Okay, redstone, then fire charge. There we go. Oh, let me just kill this guy and then we'll take cover. Okay, so now why this is so important once again is taking a look. 80% fire reduction damage. Your attacks ignite. So I basically get fire aspect and I gotta take something off. I gotta figure out what I can't wear. I didn't know I couldn't stack all of them. I figured it just kind of allowed me to do whatever I wanted. Oh, that's really sad actually. Okay, let's see. Which of these? I mean, if I had to get rid of one, like, will it take up like the lucky rock? Okay, word. Yeah, like whatever. I can get rid of that. Having fire damage though is pretty insane. Oh, there's another spawner over there too. Nice. But having fire damage is actually really insane against the buddies. That'll do a lot of damage. And not taking fire damage is also just in general nice in case they try to lava bucket me, light me on fire in the future, in case one of these blazes, you know, just hits me with one of the fireballs. Pretty much there's a lot of instances where this could come in very big handy. I'm glad I didn't have to get rid of my spider. I actually really enjoy using that for this. It's weird. Our hunger still goes down pretty fast, even with the regen and stuff. But I don't know if there's anything we really do about that. I guess to be fair, we can just kind of ignore it to an extent. Because the only reason we need it is if we want to sprint, which we're not really doing much of. I guess back and forth at the moment. But yeah, we could just ignore it temporarily. Oh, dude, look at that fire damage we do. That's so rad. I'll just slam some melons in the meantime, just so I can get some sprint speed. There we go. 4 of these guys. Don't mind if I do. That's actually... Oh, great. We got the piglins mad now. Well, you shouldn't have been walking up here in the middle of a battlefield. Oh, dude, we got enough blaze rods. It's enough. That is way more than enough. I do wonder if having the blaze rock is going to be annoying for us to hunt down endermen, because they're going to light on fire and then teleport. We'll play it by ear. Either way, it's time to go look for a warp forest. Hey, warp forest! Cool. All right, we can finally start grinding these out. I really do think in all my times like beating Minecraft, my least favorite thing is grinding endermen, and it's specifically like the entire, I guess, nether phase of things. It's just frustrating, man. All right, let's go. 14 ender pearls, here we come. Uh-oh, I spy some name tags.
Uh-oh, Stinky.
Yes, Stinky.
Wait. You have, if we're playing I Spy, you have to do the whole game. So use a color.
Yeah.
What? What is happening? I spy something.
Oh, he's colorblind, Cap. He can't do that.
I spy something yellow.
Okay, is it Shroom Light?
Yeah, you got it. You won. Are we playing I
Cool,
Spy?
now go away.
What? All right.
We don't want to hang out with you.
Okay. Well, that's rude.
Okay,
but,
now it's my turn.
Okay.
I spy with my little eye someone who destroyed their childhood home.
Steve. Hey, oh, he's trying.
who's about to
You don't
fall.
want to fight this, Steve. That was a mistake. You
Ow,
could have.
you're right.
I would have let you
Oh
live.
God!
I
My
would've-
boat boy.
I would have let him live. He didn't have to do that, Cap. Now you must
boy
die
down.
too.
Oh God, that's flame. Ah!
Well, double whammy jablammy. Let's see what they had on them. Anyone got anything good? Okay, no clog. Don't need it. Realistically speaking, I don't really know if there's anything like that cool that I need from them. I mean, biggest thing would have been ender pearls, but they didn't have 0 e-pearls. Weak. Literally no ender pearls. That's crazy. What were they doing in here this whole time? All right, I'm going to take off my blaze nucleus because I'm pretty sure I hit that enderman and he just teleported away. And I'm like, this is probably just going to be so aggravating otherwise. So I don't really have a choice with that. Ooh, okay, let's see. Please be my last one. Please, luck. Yes, I can finally leave. Oh, thank God. Literally nothing is more aggravating than fighting those guys, those little gremlins. Trying to take their e-pearls. I don't get it. They take it way too personally that we're just trying to steal their spleen. You know what I'm saying? All right, anyway, there's 14 there. Good. Flint and steel. Book it. Let's get out of here to the overworld. Now, for the last little bit, I want to build 2 more trinkets, the ice cube and the fragile cloud. Now, for these, the ice cube is a water bucket, so we need to grab some of the water over here, an iron nuggie, which we can get as well, and then we're going to need a solid block of snow, which isn't that bad. For the other thing, the feather, which is very important, it's going to be a feather, a singular string, so we're going to need to find another spider along the way, and a snowball. So pretty much we need to go get to a snowy biome. That's kind of the only thing we're missing here. Before we pick up the snow, we do need to remake a shovel. I had one earlier and then I dropped it. I'm not really thinking. This should be the last 2 little trinkets that we get to make. So looking at this, here we go, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's actually more than enough there. We don't even need that much. I'll just get rid of the redstone at this point, I think. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so for the first trinket, this one is non-negotiable. I would say the most important one, especially going to the end, which is going to be our feather ability, right? So there it is, the fragile cloud. This will allow us to not take fall damage. Your fall is cushioned by the clouds. So we put that on, and it looks like it didn't really interact with any of the other ones, which, oh, that's because the blaze nuclear. Oh, no way. We can't use the blaze. Oh, we got to choose. Well, I mean, we don't really need the walk on lava anymore, so we can get rid of that one. All right, no, we cool. That's fine. That's fine. Also, can snowballs still break crystals? Because if so, this could come in handy. I can climb up them using spider and then just throw these at the crystals to break them. That would actually be super, super duper handy. Actually, now that I'm looking at that. Okay, perfect. And then I think I also am going to need that, okay. And I can get rid of the stack of building blocks because if we also keep spider on us, we can climb up things, which is nice. Oh, look at that. That slow fall. That's sick, dude. That is so sick. We put that up there, put this right here, and this right here. We got the ice cube. When hitting you, apply slowness 2 for 10 seconds, and you freeze water you walk on. The freezing the water you walk on thing is, like, whatever. The part that I'm most, like, excited about is that they will get slowness when hitting me, which is really cool. So, okay, we can't get rid of gas dye. Wooden sticks also very important. It's a tough one for now. Honestly, I might hold on to that. After I break, might go ahead with the spider legs until I break the crystals. Then when that's broken, I switch out to ice cube. I think that might be the smartest move for me. So we're gonna roll with that idea. In the meantime, though, let's get out in the open over here and throw this pearl and see what direction we gotta get going. And we are going this way. Perfect. Excuse me, mobs. I need to run by you. Thank you very much. And, okay, it's going this way now. But the thing is, like, I'm dead convinced. I think it just broke that pearl, too. Where'd that go? I think that one just went straight down. Yep, it's literally... Okay, over it. So, when technically... All right, I'm digging down, like, right here. Whatever. This has got to be it. And we have exactly 12 pearls, so we can't risk it now. After that last one just broke right there, like, we just can't, you know? Dude, I I'm feeling semi-confident, right? Like, we have some good buffs. We can do fire damage, we have fire resistance, we got 5 extra hearts, we get regen if we kill something, climb up walls, we got good things, right? But none of these things, like, make us, like, what I would call invincible. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the 3 of them all came at me with, like, diamond swords, I'm probably toast, right? Like, so, I'm, like, at a fine line. I'm very powerful. I'm not underplaying it. But, like, we're not invincible either. This is far from in the bag, let's say. All right, I spy. Let's look around. Ooh, an extra E-pearl. It's kind of funny. I mean, we don't really need it, but I'll take it. Go to the nugs. I wish there was some kind of indicator. I wish there was, like, something that would, like, tell you what room to, like, go towards or anything like that so you can actually find the portal. Finding the portal is always just such a struggle. And there's no rhyme or reason to the way this is generated. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's not like you can, like, use context clues or anything. Steve is also here now. Well, I'm assuming that means the rest of the buddies are, like, 2 seconds behind. Yeah, there's Cap and then Dropsy incoming in, like, 5 seconds. So, I gotta be careful. This might be my last stand, or their last stand against me, honestly. So, we just gotta be extra careful around here. They're sleeping already. Smart. Okay, so that won't be their last stand. Although I gotta make sure, yeah, I got this ready to go in my hotbar, the flint and steel. That way I can just burn up their gear if I kill them. So that way if they do come back, they're at least not going to be powerful.
Hey guys, he's gonna burn our gear.
Nuh-uh!
That's so lame.
I'm gonna burn your rear is what I said, Steve.
Yeah, likely story.
Like your butt.
You're gonna get char grilled.
Oh, Steve, you thought you could hide. Oh, you guys are lucky.
Here.
Yeah, you're lucky there's a fountain right here. There ain't a fountain in this room, though. Oh, no. I'm stuck on the ceiling. Help! I'm getting pinata on the ceiling! Oh, no. Here we go.
Yeah, think again. You come over here, you come correct.
Yeah, Steve, yeah. Is that so?
Yeah, that's so.
I was stuck in the ceiling there. It was terrifying.
Better come correct. And you think staying in the ceiling is gonna help you? It's not.
It's absolutely gonna help me.
You can't crouch around. We know exactly where you are.
Oh yeah, Steve? Where am I then?
Yeah, we know. See, look, we already dug out the area.
Yeah, this is really awkward. Hey guys.
You're really not as slick as you think.
Just go away. Go away.
Oh my goodness.
You think a bucket of lava will scare me?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, it did.
It kind of did. But do you think a bucket of lava will stop me?
I do.
I'm coming down. You'll see. Oh, you dug me out. You dug me out. I need this kill on Steve.
Ouch, let me in the,
Just give me
let
a
me in
kill
the
on
water.
Steve.
Let me in the water.
No, if I can get the kill on Steve. No. Ah, I couldn't get away. The spider ended up being my worst enemy. It pinataed me to the ceiling. I couldn't run.